We turned left up here at the stop sign.
Had the fire already gotten bad by the time you left?
You know, I left as the Rogers Park was burning.
Ah,
Okay, and it hadn't jumped
up
the canyon yet.
Mm-hmm.
And we left just in time. So far everything looks okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wow, look at that. It's all burned down, man. Oh my God. Wow.
A lot of memories here, huh?
45 years, man. I didn't think it would hit me this much, man.
This was your garage right
This
here?
was the garage right here.
Eric, what are you thinking? What are you thinking about?
I'm devastated, man. I'm devastated. All the memories. I don't want my family to see this.
No?
No. Boy, I've seen a lot of coverage on television over the last few days and never imagined this. I really did never imagine this.
It's hard to explain to people the decimation and devastation that is
I
happening.
used to have parties here, my son's high school parties, a lot of parties here, up to 200, 250 people sometimes. LA Opera would sing Christmas songs. You know, I grew up during the Second World War. And we were bombed every day and then every night and day. It was kind of a different, but the destruction was the same, really. And you know, having lived here for all these years, I always thought, if that hillside over there, which is where Rogers goes aflame, then it could easily jump, and it never has, in 45 years. And now it did. You know, when you watch TV,
Yeah.
and you see all these news coverages of all these people losing their homes, I understand now.
What do you understand now? What do you?
It's such a feeling of loss, man. Indescribable. It leaves you totally disoriented.
You know what's interesting is it's a sense of community because you can rattle off all your neighbors and you know them.
Yeah. Next to me, the Grays, gone. But you know, like after the Second World War, you rebuild.
That's what I was going to ask you. You've been
got
through
to
stuff.
rebuild. You've got to rebuild. You've got to rebuild.
Gotcha, I gotcha.
That's why I worked out all the time. My garage.
Right there?
There was a heavy bag here, yeah. Look at that view.
Yeah. I mean, as far as you can see, the hills are burned.
This is one of the most peaceful areas.
How is your son? How's your son processing this? Or what?
He's in London right now. He was there for the opening of Den of Thieves. And I've not shown him any of the pictures. He's coming home, I think, today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because as you know, Den of Thieves is opening, I think, today.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a premiere today here in LA. LA today was the LA premiere.
Right.
So it's awesome that Dad is representing. That is, that's love.
Proud of my boy.
Yeah.
Very proud of him. you know.
That's what I was going to ask you is like, you know,
Tough boy.
you hope for success for your children, but when they are successful, what does it mean to you?
Everything. Everything. More important than your own life, you know. Your children, grandchildren. My grandchildren are doing very well. Tati, Oksana, Angelica, doing very well.
Let me ask you something. You rebuild this house, will you eventually pass it on to them?
Yeah,
That's what this is.
That was
why
the intention.
This is why you have to rebuild.
that was the intention. I mean, you know, my son had high school parties here that still are the talk of amongst his friends, you know. And I presided over the German American Cultural Society, and where we cultivated German-Jewish dialogue, and we had many meetings here and parties here and all that. And, yeah, this brings back nothing but wonderful memories. My wife always organized everything for 250, 300 people sometimes.
She loved this house.
Oh my gosh, she built it. She built it.
She's ready to build another one then.
I hope so. We're getting on in age, but, you know.
What did you take with you when you left? How did you choose?
Passports. We didn't think it was going to come here because she had called the emergency. Someone said, don't worry about it, the wind is driving everything toward the ocean.
Which was
So we did not reckon with it coming here at all. That's why we lingered on and only then really packed in the last hour. What I took, I forget. Passports, some pictures, some papers, but my God. You know, going through this, I'm sure one would find some pieces here and there, but that's too dangerous right now.
Yeah. I'm sure once it's safe to go back in there,
Right.
there are keepsakes
Right.
in there.
You know, I didn't realize how far this property extends. I see it now, my goodness.
This is a spectacular property.
it's a wonderful property.
This is a wonderful property.
When I came here about 45 years ago, we're looking around. I've been on mine now for about 5 years. We're looking around and I looked at 30 different homes. Drove down the street to the cul-de-sac at the end, came back and I saw a for sale sign very askew in the hedge here, this hedge. I said, let's go in. She says, I don't think we can. I said, let's go. And the real estate broker happened to be the only one here. Wow. Other people had left the house. In fact, this used to belong to the house who wrote for Seinfeld.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that until later. And one of the shows that I admire the most. Anyway, I looked through the front window and saw the backyard. I said, that's it. That's what I want.
You knew
That's
instantly.
it, I knew it instantly. Had no hesitation at all, I said, that's it.